Hey, what's up? I'm sure you're expecting Chaplin Jerry. I gave him the week off. My name is John Hosey. I'm the National QRF Director for BattleForged. I oversee all the different programs that we have within the QRF and the new stuff that we're coming up with, the following case manager and all that stuff. And I'm also in the process of becoming a pastor. So I told Chaplain Jerry, I said, hey, take the week off. I got this. This week I'm going to talk to you guys about hearing the Lord. For me, I live in Las Vegas, so I go out into the middle of the desert. I'm surrounded by desert. So I go out in the middle of the desert with my service dog, and I talk to him. And we go from there, and we talk. So I go out there, and I might be out there for 3 or 4 hours. But the point is, it's just me and him and, the Lord, and just talk to him and hear him. John 10:27 tells us, my sheep hear my voice, and I know them, and they follow me. I wasn't always a Christian. Nowhere in my entire life did I ever think that I would be on the road to become a pastor. Never. I've had chaplains in the service tell me that they thought my soul was black as could be. That pretty much narrows it down. But I always had people in my life that would push me and try to get me towards the Lord in different ways. So with that, I constantly pushed back, and I constantly tried to find different things. And after I retired, and my wife was like, no, we got to fix this. You're on a path of destruction. And it was clearly a path of destruction where I could have ended up dead or doing a few life sentences for stuff I shouldn't have been doing. Thank the Lord, my wife is strong and kept me safe and, pulled my head out of my fourth point of contact and got me moving on. And that was a couple years ago. And when Todd came to me and talked about this program and talked about BattleForged, I was on it. Just like some of you, I started as a member, became a state admin, and then moved up from there. So there's always openings for people to move up and move around within the organization. You just have to have patience and help us. And the biggest thing with BattleForged is we aren't here for ourselves. We're here to help our brothers and sisters. That call might come in the middle of the night. You might miss a couple hours of sleep because a brother or a sister needs you. When you were in the service, when we were all in the service, we had each other's backs downrange. And guess what? Nothing has changed by that. The only difference that's changed is you have a blue ID card, you have a veteran ID card, or whatever it is, and you have a DD-214. I know people think that might be a gun, but no. It's a piece of paper that most of us have that have served. Sorry, I'm trying to bring humor into this too. However you want to hear the Lord, there is no right way and no wrong way. You could drive down the road. As long as you keep your eyes open. Keep your eyes open. You can talk to the Lord. I've seen people that jump up and down and they dance and they do all kinds of crazy things. That's how they hear the Lord. But I personally have found that I hear the Lord more when I just have a conversation with Him. Kind of like I'm doing with you guys right now. The difference is I'm talking into a camera right now, and I'm recording myself to put out to you guys. But this is how I talk to the Lord when I pray and ask for stuff. And before I accepted Christ, before that, my life was in terminal. I was barely keeping my head above water as it was. And I was not the spiritual leader of my house at all. My wife was. I'm not ashamed to admit it. My wife is who ran our house. My wife is the one that kept the kids doing what they needed to do. My mind was off somewhere else. Like I'm sure some of yours is. How do we fix that? There's 1,000 programs out there. I could sit here and just Oh, this program, 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 this program. That's not going to help you. At some time, this is my version of what happened to me. I had to humble myself before the Lord. And I've heard it through scriptures, and I didn't pull that scripture up because I wasn't planning on going over that scripture. But you have to humble yourself before the Lord, and that's what I did. And I will honestly tell you, since I did that, since I dropped to my knees and said, Lord, I need your help, it has been great. There have been times where I'm like, Lord, what are you telling me? I got into a helicopter crash in May of last year. Didn't know if I was going to be able to walk again. Didn't know what was going to happen. I had multiple injuries, 6 broken ribs, a broken sternum, a broken hip. I re-broke my femur, a broken tib fib. And through that, I didn't lose faith. I knew the Lord had me. I knew the Lord was going to protect me. I knew the Lord was going to take care of myself and my brother. And that's what he did. Yeah, do I have trouble walking now? Yeah. Do I have to spend some time in a wheelchair? Yeah. Do I have to have another surgery? Yeah. But guess what? Nowhere in there has that changed my faith. It could easily have done it. I could have easily given up. But I didn't. And trust me, if this would have been when I initially got hurt in 2012 when I got blown up, bet your butt that I would have been down that road and just been like, I can't do this anymore. No, it doesn't work. But this time, getting hurt was completely different. Before I ever called my wife, before I ever notified anybody, I called my pastor. I had called a couple chaplain friends of mine and said, hey, I need some prayers. This is what happened. I need you to take care of this. Whereas in 2012, when my wife talked to me, I was a mess. I was all over the place. My mind wasn't straight. And this time when I called, I had put things in place to help my wife with the kids, with getting here, with getting to where I was, with the travel, with everything. But it was because I listened to what the Lord was telling me to do. It wasn't me. I still inside was still that scared person going, oh my God, I gotta do this again? Lord, why? And I realized through all of it that the Lord puts different things in our path in different ways to test us. And one of those is, are we going to hear what he's telling us? Are we going to listen to what he's telling us? Hebrews 2:1. Therefore we must pay much closer attention to what we have heard, lest we drift away from it. That pretty much sums it up. He's not going to give you always the answers you want. I wish I could say he does. He doesn't. That's just the way it is. If you want perfect answers, I don't know what to tell you. You're not going to always get the answer you want to hear. I wish I could say you were. I wish I could wave a wand. I'm sure my daughters have a wand somewhere. I can go get it for you and wave it, but it's not going to do any good. At the end of the day, you have to hear what he's telling you. And it might take, when he came to me and said, hey, I want you to be a chaplain, it took 2 days. Because I'll be honest, I kept saying, there is no way, Lord, you were telling me that. There's no way. You have to be smoking crack. You must have hit the bong too hard today. There is no way you're saying that you want me and all the stuff I've done to become a pastor. There's no way. And yeah, at times, it's going to hurt you to hear him. It's going to hurt you to hear him say no. It's going to hurt him. It's going to hurt you to hear him say, hey, this is what you need to do. This is the way it is. I don't want to take up too much more of your time. Like I said, Chaplain Jerry tries to keep these to about 10 minutes, so I'm trying to keep it to about 10 minutes. We love you. We're here for you. If in the middle of the night you need somebody to talk to, we're here. 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. 366 if it's a leap year, and I think this is a leap year. We're here for you. We got you. We have your back, and we'll be here for you. If you need something, let us know. My email address will be in the message above. Send me an email. If you want to talk to Chaplain Jerry on one-on-one, I will add his email just above too. We're here. Like, share, send it to your friends. No matter what. If you have friends that aren't in the military and they want to know what you're involved in, we have a public page. Send them to that page. Get them to like it. We have a website. They can go on that website and get information. We send out a newsletter about once a month on different things we're doing in the organization. If you want to know what's going on in the organization, go to our website. Check out our Facebook pages. Check out our Twitter. Check out our Instagram. We have everything. It's all there. Just check it out. And remember our motto. Our motto is help, heal, share. We have to help each other before we can heal. And when we heal, we have to share to everybody. Look forward to hearing from all of you. We love you all. Be safe out there.